They both go clunk.
Eddie, if you can't get a laugh without cynical recourse to lavatory humour, you might just as well keep quiet. Oh, right. There you are, Filthy. There's the pipe. Now it's your turn to do something for us. You've got to suggest a job.
Right, well, daughters, I've been thinking, and it strikes me that to date your career can be summed up in 2 words.
Oh, star-spangled.
Complete disaster. So, the first thing we must ask ourselves is, what are your qualities and talents? Right, well, that's that out of the way. What shall we do next? This is no time to mince with words, Eddie. We must be honest. Richie is a lying, cheating, vicious, right-wing bastard with the sexual sophistication of a mentally retarded donkey. Which means you are ideally suited to be...
A journalist? You mean join the scum?
Become a journo? Yes. What shall we do for Encore, Filthy? Set fire to a hospital? What you've got to do is go and see Dingo Wucka, the big Australian publisher.
Mr. Wucka, sir, the men who wrote with the letters of introduction are here as appointed, sir.
Oh, Christ, yes, I remember. Say, what are their tits like?
They're men, sir.
Dingo Wucka, millionaire and ordinary bloke. Good day.
Richie Rich, major celeb, resting for tax purposes, an amazing bloke. G'day.
Edward Catflap, extraordinary fart impressionist. Good day.
Good day. G'day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Well, you certainly come with excellent credential. Letter of introduction from Mrs. Thatcher and Jimmy Tarbuck.
Fatto and Tarbo, bloody great mates.
Yeah, forged, of course. Then you want to be journo, so there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I was impressed by the audacity of it. Take a seat.
Blimey, thought you never ask. Take the weight off me plates. Put my butt on a spot. Save my bunions.
Now, you take it easy, boys. He said bunions. That's English for horrible feet. They thought you said unions. You didn't say unions, did you, you slimy little English commie? Maybe you did. Maybe you said unions after all.
Look, I said bunions, you
There, you said it again, you bastard. I'm gonna...
Mr. Wucka, we hate unions and you've saved England by destroying them. How clever you were to move your premises to Wapping so that under Thatcher's new union laws you could sack everyone after many years' service. And when they gathered outside your gates to protest at their impending starvation, how lucky we taxpayers were to be able to pay for thousands of police to keep them away from your huge stash of cash which they'd earned for you in the first place.
Get on with it, Richie. The bar closes in an hour.
Does it?
Mr. Rich, I'm thrilled to see how much you support my anti-communist actions. You're hired. I'll get you an assignment straight away from the editor. He's in the copy room. I know where he is because I keep him on the end of this bit of string. That way I can be sure he has full editorial freedom from me, his publisher. Well, this story of yours about the Chancellor of the Exchequer, couldn't you work a bird into it some way? Come on, you can't look, you're a journo, for God's sake. Take some pride in your work. Who is this Chancellor for a start?
Well, he's a government minister, Mr. Wucka.
Ah, it's a he, huh? Ah, that means he's knobbed somebody recently, right? Find out who, offer her 200 quid and get her to do as a topless. If she won't, have a house rob, pinch her photo albums and find me a tits-out sunbathing shot.
I don't think Mrs. Lawson's ever been tits out sunbathing.
Who the hell's Mrs. Lawson? How old's she?
I don't know, 50, 55?
Is she a lovable granny?
I doubt it.
How many more times do I have to tell people I'm not interested in women over 25 unless they're lovable grannies? Now, don't argue with me about this. I see our whole budget coverage as a 6-tit story, maybe even 7. 7 tits? Yeah. Profile shot, very tasteful. See them, Now, I bought you these 2 new cub reporters.
Yeah, dibby-dibby-dub-dub-dub.
They're celebrity experts.
That's us. Shazing!
Yes, and you're in luck. You've got something big straight off. Tell them, Bill. Christ. We've had a call from the PM. She's worried about all these pop stars doing loads of charity work.
Oh, well, I think it'd be a charity bill. Shut up. Dreadful screeching. James Last and Roger Whittaker are the only half-decent rockers I know.
Oh, I don't know. The Wombles can certainly kick ass.
Shut your beer suckers and listen. Bob Geldof and Mid-Year alerted people to the starving millions, right? Now, the PM is worried that somebody's going to click that the starvation is actually caused by the rich countries screwing everything they can get out of the third world. So, we are going to smear Sir Bob.
What? Sounds saucy. What are we going to smear him with?
Listen, Largo Brains, we're going to get this do-gooder. Now, this is what I want you to do. We're getting reports that Bob Geldof...
No. Mid-year.
What?
We're getting reports that mid-year.
Look here.
What are you talking about, Eddie?
They couldn't get Bob Geldof for the show. We had to settle for mid-year.
Midge... Yeah? let me just get this straight. We have booked a man for my show called Midge.
Well, it's all we can get for a bottle of woodpecker and a snog with a stage doorman.
Look here, I'm a semi-professional actor.
Oh, for God's sake, get on with it, you old ham. Doing this with us means you'll probably get a panto next year. Get on with it.
Right. We're getting reports that Midge here is a Soviet agent and is having an affair with Mrs. Thatcher. I want the pics, I want the story.
Juicy! Where did we get the info? Undercover investigation? Squealer in the Ultravox entourage?
Don't be a moron, we made it up. That's why we know we can be sure of all the facts. Now, piss off.
Right.
And hey, let's be careful out there.
Right, Eddie, this is the plan. I'll keep him talking, you sneak inside, plant Thatch in his bed, spread the Russian stuff around a bit, and get the pics.
Right. While we're at it, why don't we go the whole way and bung in a goat or an underage chicken or something like that?
Edward, would you please keep the diseased flushings of your leprous mind to yourself? We are British journos. Good Lord, I hope we have some moral code. Now shut up and let's get on with framing Midge. I'll deal with the butler first. Hey, maybe it'll be a maid. Midge is, after all, a feminist, so he's bound to be an equal opportunities employer. Hey, maybe we'll be on for a bit of sex.
Yeah. Bound to happen.
Hello, my dear. Goodness, but you're attractive. Get a load of this. Shut up! Shut up! All right, so it's Midge, you're... Don't you behave like a bunch of mindless sycophants? My sacred Gideon, he sells a couple of crappy records to a bunch of screaming knickerwetters and you'll behave like he's God. I feel my guts out doing jokes and I can't even get on blankety blank. Right, sorry, Mr. Let's start again, shall we? I am a police officer. Here's my card.
This is a library ticket.
Is it? Oh, damn. Police. Right, there you are.
Oh, yes, officer. What can I do for you?
Well, Mr. I have reason to believe that you've been holding all-night sex parties in that bus shelter down the road.
Ridiculous. I hold all-night sex parties at Gildos, please.
Dear, what's it like? Nevertheless, I must ask you to accompany me down the road.
You're making a big mistake here.
Not as much as you did, mate, agreeing to do this in the first place.
It's now the next day.